Welcome to London, England in November of 2023. Hey everyone, I'm Patrick from Oakland Travel, and we are in the area of Buckingham Palace, and we're getting ready to cross in front of what they consider, or what they call, the Canada Gate. And it is going to be on the left as we're walking here towards the area like the gardens that are directly across from Buckingham Palace, which is where we're headed now. And so you'll see on the left side of the screen here this very interesting, ornate looking entrance to this area from Green Park, and it's officially called the Canada Gate. There was a story behind it that the lady there on the left with the black overcoat, she's our tour guide, she was kind of telling us about it. I don't remember what the story was, honestly. I'm sure I've got it on video, but there it is right there. That is the Canada Gate. And if you pull this up on Google Maps and you look at the area of Buckingham Palace, you will see it. And it's beautiful. I don't know if they actually use it for anything, but like I said, we're heading towards the garden area over there, kind of in the background, and you can see water on the lens because it is London, and of course it was raining.
Right. I just... Right. So, I've got this here because this is a really nice picture of Buckingham. And it's the perfect place to talk about it, basically, while you take pictures. So Buckingham Palace was never actually supposed to be a palace. It actually started off as a house. Obviously, when I use the term house, guys, I mean like those houses, not like a 4-bedroom type of place. But it was a house back then. And all thanks to the Duke of Buckingham. Back in 1704, the Duke of Buckingham, much like the Spencers would about 90 years later, he came along and he thought, I really want to be close to the royals in St James's Palace, and this big bit of land was going, so he thought, great, I'll take it. He built his house, and it was Buckingham House. And it stayed like that for a very long time. Basically, all of the 1700s, it was just referred to as Buckingham House. So he lived there for the rest of his life. When he died, it was empty for about 40 years. It's quite a big chunk of time, really. And then George III, or Mad King George, the king that lost America, he came along and he thought, yeah, I want to buy this place. I want to buy Buckingham House for my wife. Her name is Charlotte. So Queen Charlotte ended up living in. She renovated it a little bit and then thought, you know what, there's a queen here, might as well call it a palace, right? So that's when it started being called Buckingham Palace. That was just before the 1800s. It still looks absolutely nothing like what we have today though. It didn't actually start looking like this until the woman sitting on her throne on that massive big statue in front of us became queen. So that is Queen Victoria. There she is on the coronation throne holding the Auburn scepter. And she became queen back in 1836. And that was 3 weeks after her 18th birthday. So she just turned 18 and her uncle dies and she inherits the throne because he has no heirs to pass it on to. And when she becomes queen, things really change. And this is because, has anybody been to Kensington? No? Not yet. Well, if you ever do, you will go into Victoria's old bedroom. And there you'll see a list of rules that Victoria had to follow. And this is because throughout her life, since she was a little girl, she was very, very controlled by her mother. Her mother controlled everything from what she ate, where she slept. She could sleep in the same room as her mum the whole time. She couldn't walk downstairs without someone holding her hand. I mean, it was crazy. They tried to control any aspect of it. And the whole idea of this was because as soon as she became queen, she wouldn't be able to live without her mum. And then her mum would be able to have the power, right? That was the idea. But they didn't think about very small things. Victoria was 18, she was a teenager, and she literally became the most powerful woman in Britain